So what gets in the way of making a decision, and how can we get off the fence around whether to do ayahuasca or not? I'm gonna tell you a story, and you can make your own conclusions. There was a guy once that really wanted to come and drink medicine because he felt that he was going through a deep addiction with women. He was addicted to sex, but he was not very good with them. So it put him in a bit of a bind because a lot of his time was consumed by trying to get laid, trying to meet someone that he could sleep with, going on Tinder, dating apps, traveling the world, trying to find girls. But he was not very good at it. So he dealt with a lot of rejection. So a mix of having a strong desire and that desire being constantly unfulfilled. And he felt that there were a lot of inner things that had him chasing this constantly. And we had a conversation, and of course, there was a lot of that there. So he wanted to come and drink plant medicine in order to heal his addiction to sex, which stemmed from a lack of self-esteem. He was looking for validation. He was trying to be seen a certain way. He felt unlovable, so he wanted people and women to validate that he was a lovable guy. And he was ready to come, but then he changed his mind. He's like, oh man, actually I realized that I'm coming to Colombia. I've heard that the women in Medellin are very beautiful, so actually, I'm gonna come later. I wanna wait maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, because I just wanna have some fun before I come. And I don't know if you see the irony in that, and it's that the one thing he was coming to heal was the thing that got in his way of coming to heal that. And this is very, 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 very common. Same thing happened to one of my clients. He signed up, and a few weeks prior, his partner, she totaled 2 cars. Not one, but 2 cars, 2 of his cars. And a big part of him coming was he wanted to reconnect to his masculine essence, and in the process understand and heal the relationship to his partner. And he messaged me saying, hey man, I wanted to come, but I'm tight on cash flow. It just happened. I just have to buy a new car, this and that. And we had a conversation. He ended up understanding his concerns, and he came anyways. And during the retreat, he had a profound experience where he understood in a deeper way his relationship to his partner. We had a conversation around it, and I think he was able to see that her totaling his cars was not by accident. It was a very subtle way of her getting back at him for the way in which he had been showing up, which was not with integrity, commitment, honor, respect, and love. He went back, and last thing I heard or I saw from him was that he was very happy with his daughter and in his relationship. So usually the things that we're coming to heal will be the very same things that will get in the way. A lot of people that come to work with their anxiety, the thing that gets in the way is that they feel anxious about traveling to a new country, about being with a lot of people they don't know, about sleeping in a place where they're close to a lot of strangers in the middle of nature. A lot of people that are coming to heal their relationships, the thing that holds them back is that, oh, I need to be with my mom, I need to be with my father, oh, my boyfriend doesn't want me to go. There was once a woman that wanted to, if I remember correctly, she felt there was something more calling her in life. And she had children, and she was like a mama bear. She had grown to be a mother, and in the process, forgotten a little bit about herself and her own quest for spirituality and expansion. And she was a little too controlling with her children, and she wanted to free herself from that, free them from that, and also to experience herself in a different way, to embrace and face adventure, right? And I thought it was beautiful. Like, wow, this is great, it's going to be great for you and your children. And she was ready to come, and then the last minute she canceled because we don't have, well, we have, but we don't let participants use Wi-Fi when they're there, so they can have an immersive experience from the beginning of the retreat until the end. We recommend to stay off their cell phones, and that was too much for her. To leave her children without texting them and checking in on them constantly for 10 days was something she couldn't compromise on. And I thought, how ironic, you know, you're coming to be more free and less controlling, and the thing keeping you from that is that you want to be in control. So the thing that's going to get in the way of you making this decision is the very same thing that you have to heal. Because that part of you that needs healing knows what can happen if you come. And it knows that it might be its last chance at keeping you enslaved in that pattern. So it doesn't want you, it won't allow you, or it won't make it easy for you to make that decision. Right? If imagine there's a part inside of you that is very comfortable in the pain, and then suddenly it realizes that the pain is going to end and something's going to change. Just the uncertainty is going to force that to react and to try to stop that, because it's foreign, because it's not known, because it might be risky or dangerous. So for most people, what gets in the way of taking the leap, of committing, of doing their inner work, but especially in a way that can be as strong as plant medicine, is the very same fear that they want to heal, the very same emotions that they want to develop a healthy relationship with, are the ones that tend to make them hesitate, procrastinate, wait another day. So if that is you, I just invite you to think about it. What is the reason that, if you have felt the calling, what is the reason that you're holding back on? Do you want to prolong your suffering a little bit more? Your fear, your anxiety, your disconnection? I've heard many people that they hate their job, and they know there's something deeper purpose to aim towards and to go for, but they don't know what it is. And they want to come and they say, okay, I'm coming, and then they share afterwards, well, actually I have to work. And in life you can have it all, but you have to be willing to make sacrifices. In life, especially for the things that are important, will demand that you sacrifice something. And to sacrifice is a sacred office, is a sacred offering. It's not to give up something meaningless, no. It's to offer something that is important to you, something that is sacred. So, in order and trusting that life will give you back tenfold what you gave. So there's no transformation without letting a big part of you go, without offering a big part of you as sacrifice. There's no big transformation without saying bye to who you thought you were. And if you're on the fence, just consider that. Why am I delaying this? And is it worth it? How much longer do I want to wait? Because waiting implies that you think you're going to be alive tomorrow, or that I'm going to be alive tomorrow. Hopefully I am, but waiting means that someday this is going to happen. Someday my peace of mind, my internal harmony will be worth it for me to look at. Someday I will take care of myself. That day may never come, or you may never make it to that day. So do not procrastinate on what concerns your life. Everything else can wait. Everything outside can wait, can be put on pause. But your life just keeps on going. And whether it becomes more and more pleasant, enjoyable, blissful, exciting by the day, or whether you numb more and more, and you hate yourself a little bit more, and you're more anxious and depressed and disconnected and angry and overwhelmed, that's a choice you have to make. This is just one of the paths, but it's one that guarantees a strong push in a direction of healing. So do not let the things that you want to heal be the reasons that you don't. I love you. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Talk soon.